And I will say, I feel like there are so many things in my head all the time, but I have gotten so boring in the last couple of years. And again, this is where it's like hard for me to really know what I want to put on the internet and what I don't. But I used to be so fun, you guys. Like, I used to actually be a fun person. I just don't feel like I am anymore. I don't do anything crazy or exciting anymore. And that is kind of a hard new reality, because I will tell you, like, recently, just great example, I was out with one of my friends, we're out having fun. Very rarely go out. I'm certainly not like sober to the point that I won't have a few drinks every now and then. So we were just having some drinks, bumped into some friends, and I met one of the other friends in this little group, and he was like, oh my gosh, I've heard about you. I heard you were like the fun one. I heard you were super wild. And he kept saying that the whole night. And I just kept on wanting to be like so badly. I was like, I just wish I was still fun like that, because I'm just not anymore. I just kept being like, I'm sorry. Like, I just stink. But there's something weird about that. Like, the things that I enjoy now, like, my idea of fun now is being able to go to the gym and not being rushed, or like getting things done that I feel are productive or healthy. And my idea of fun used to be very, very different. My idea of fun used to be extremely unproductive and extremely destructive, really. It was fun because I was ingesting substances that made it feel fun, like on a chemical level. But I just don't know. I'm like really kind of going through that, like trying to reconcile the fact that I don't enjoy things that normal people would deem fun. Like, even in small doses, I really can't stand drinking. I can't stand going out. I can't stand going to bed late. I can't stand anything like that. Like, I really just don't enjoy it the same. And I don't know. I'm having trouble being okay with that. Like, really, I am. I don't feel great about my day unless I'm like doing a lot. And I don't think that's good. I know that that's kind of like an addictive mindset, that all or nothing. Like, if I'm not doing everything right, I might as well not be doing anything at all. I know that's unhealthy. And I do know that that is like that's an addict's view on things. Now, I will tell you, my dad and I are going on a little trip to Florida next month. And we're actually going python hunting. I know that's so random, but I'm really curious to see how that goes, just because I'm like, I usually really do enjoy vacation. I can like easily just lay there all day. I typically don't work out. I typically don't really watch what I'm eating while I'm on a trip. And I just feel like in the last year, even my way of thinking has shifted so much, where I'm like, no, I definitely have plans to go jog. I have plans to find a gym close to the house we're staying in. Am I going to be okay being gone and out of town for a whole week where I'm just like sitting and doing nothing? Because I've really gotten to that point in my day-to-day life. I'm not kidding you. Even the other day, I told my dad, I was like, I'm really struggling with this, because all I did today was go to the gym and I got a good workout in, and then I came home and I kind of cleaned up the house, and then I actually recorded some of this, and that was pretty much my day. I read some, and I've got a test coming up, so I was studying for that. But I was like, I really don't feel like I just got a lot done. I didn't work. I didn't necessarily make any money that day. Like, I didn't do anything that felt difficult. I mean, the gym is obviously difficult, but that's still not like I feel weird without it, but I don't feel like it's like this big task to go work out. And so I just was like, I don't like that I can't even have a day where I am technically getting stuff done, but I don't feel like I'm doing enough. And he even told me, he was like, that's a completely good normal day. Like, that's productive. That's a decent way to spend technically like a day off. He was very reassuring, but I was just, like, I just am struggling with this so much. I don't know why it's so hard for me to just relax now. Because my whole life used to be relax. I didn't do hardly anything. Like, obviously, I had to work in small doses, and I was working at restaurants and things like that. But for the most part, my whole life was literally like make barely enough money to get by, and then like go spend it all on powders and liquids that make your head feel funny. And so it's just weird. It's so weird how different I am. And I'm not kidding you. The other day, do you ever do this where like you're just randomly going about your business and you think of something that you did from like over 10 years ago, and you start thinking, I cannot believe that that was a human that existed and it was me. Like, I literally did that the other day. I'm just bebopping around. I started thinking about things that I'd done, That would have been like 8 years ago. And I started thinking about it, and I was like, that, first of all, the fact that is a human that existed and thought that that was a good idea is hilarious. But it's even weirder that that human was actually me in the past. That's weird. I do not feel like that. Like that, it was just really caught me off guard. I was like, I am not familiar with this, like making good choices and like being a normal person that contributes to society and doesn't look for any opportunity I can to like go and get crazy. And I will tell you, I think I've overcorrected. I'm really hoping that I come back to the middle, because it was maybe a month ago, a couple weeks, a month, that I had my closest friend over, and her and I have been friends for years, and we were gonna just, kind of do something fun. We were just gonna have like a good fun night, and we did. We went out and got some drinks. We came back to my house and had a few of our mutual friends over, and it just started getting late, and I just was like, I told her, I was like, I'm really cool and like fine with things right up until I'm not. Like, I just like hit a wall so quick where I'm like, oh my God, there's no way that I'm going to wake up and be productive tomorrow. Day's over. I'm done. I hate this. Everybody, please leave. I'm going to bed. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. It's not the same. And I think I should be able to have a night or two every now and then without feeling heinously awful about myself. But anyway, I say all this to say I have morphed into somebody who really does get a great deal of joy out of just learning about stuff and doing things. Like that is really what I like to do with my time. So as a result, I thought it would be fun to post history on the internet. And I thought that would be like a safe angle, because again, it's really weird for me to do this, like being slightly more real and vulnerable with the camera and not talking about something that has no bearing on me, or like, I guess just talking about myself, showing myself on the internet. I literally was so weird about that. If you go look at my Instagram, I tried to force myself to post more like last year, and I very quickly fell off. I just am not good at posting on Instagram and stuff like that. But prior to that, I was like one post a year. That was like about how I would post. And it was really just because I feel weird posting pictures on Instagram or whatever when I'm like unwell and posting a picture like, oh my God, I had such a fun time, doing this or that. I'm like, I didn't have a fun time. I can't post that on the internet. Like, just, best holiday ever, when I'm like, no, I was stressed about money the whole time. I did not enjoy myself. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't post like I'm happy if things are not going well. And then half the time I'm just forgetful, like really forgetful. But that's like how weird I am about being real on the internet. Because I don't know, I feel odd about it.